And you're talking about fungal growth in the gut, and what a wild, curveball that is, because here we are spending so much time with the microbiome and understanding gut bacteria and how important it is. And then you have the interplay of fungus. And, when it comes to something like Candida, and this is something I'm still kind of figuring out myself, which is, we've had a war on Candida in the mommy blogs for, 5-6 years. It's like, you can't be a mommy blog and not have an article about Candida or a video about Candida. But then when you really dive into the literature, you can't just eradicate your Candida. It's necessary. It's a natural function of the gut. But then it's like, to what extent do you need the Candida? What's it doing? And then you start to understand the connections that the fungus has to the brain and how that interplay works. And then the bacteria is modulating the fungus modulating the bacteria. And what do? We give someone an antibiotic, and just say, just nuclear bomb it all. Just let it all go. And then we're surprised when neurological issues pop up.
Yeah, absolutely. And antibiotics or antifungal drugs can be extremely helpful at times, but, our understanding of the microbiome is very much in its infancy. And I really feel that today our technology has surpassed our understanding, because you see all these practitioners heavily relying, on DNA PCR stool testing. And I say this out of experience. And, I would argue stool testing is very, I think it's pretty misleading. I think its clinical utility is relatively limited, because, we have these tests that we can measure the DNA of all these different strains and bacteria, but we don't know what that means when it comes to, what this ecosystem should look like within us. Everybody has that different ecosystem. So yeah, all the fungi, or, now we're talking about the virome and everything. So microbiome, virome, exposome. So it's just all these different phrases, but yeah, absolutely. We are more microbe than human. So you start looking at, okay, what are the principles that we do know about how to have, a healthy garden of life within us, whether that's the sinuses, the skin. There's nothing sterile about the human body. We used to think the blood was sterile, and it's not at all true. There's lots of dormant bacteria floating around in the bloodstream. So, these microbes have such a tremendous impact on everything about our health, especially mental health.